Welcome to Adventures in Consciousness, the interactive show that offers expansive conversation with pioneering new thought teachers and personal real-time guided journeys into the imaginal realm to access your soul's wisdom and discover how to live your greater story. Here is your host, human potentialist, soul mentor, and consciousness guide, Jennifer Evanko.
Hello, and welcome to another Adventures in Consciousness, the Conversation. So last time we were together, we had a process. I shared a process with you called the Entelechy process. And this is where you can have a conversation with your own higher self. It's a very simple process I learned with Jean Houston when I mentored with her many years ago. And it's probably one of the most powerful tools that she gave me, because it's a tool that you can continue to use and continue that conversation. We started last time with the very simple questions, the soul questions of who am I? What do I really want? And what is my purpose? And these are just some ideas that start the juices flowing, start you connecting with the universe, with how you can co-create with the universe and realize your dreams. I think that's really important for this year coming forward, is to really nourish ourselves, connecting with our higher self and our wisdom, taking that time, raising our frequency, and really stepping into our dreams to envision what we want. There's plenty of time to be bombarded with what's happening around us, with all the chaos and the confusion and challenges. And yet there's now a new sense of movement. And I really feel we're going on our third year of this COVID. And yet I feel personally, and I've been talking to others, that there's now a movement happening. And I don't think we're out of the water yet as far as the challenges that are in front of us. But it's time to really be strong with your vision, with what you want in your life, to not be a victim of what is around us and the energy that's around us. And we do this by being surrounded by a collective of like-minded people, really finding people that share your values of life and desire for a world that works, a vision for a world that works. So in today's conversation, we're going to go a little bit further with Entelechy, continuing that conversation with her or him. And I'd like to introduce a very simple exercise to raise your frequency. You may even know something similar about how to do this, but just by bringing in those divine attributes of joy, laughter, empathy, compassion, and love, just bringing memories of those divine attributes into your mind, into your presence, and then experiencing the memories as if they're happening now. So we're going to do a short exercise on raising your frequency. And again, it's that memory of a time maybe that you were deeply in love or you felt love. And when you close your eyes and you remember that and you feel it and bring it into your whole body, you start feeling yourself lighten up. You feel that expansion. And so that's what we'll be doing. I like to start these exercises with a prana exercise, a breathing exercise. So for about 10 minutes, we're going to breathe in through your nose. You're going to hold it for 3, breathe out through your mouth for about a count of 6, and hold for 3. So it's breathing in for 6, holding for 3, out for 6, holding for 3. And I'll walk you through that. And the only other thing I'd like to add is talking about imagination. When we do these journeys, I call them journeys and not guided meditations, because I want you to engage a little bit more than just feeling like you're being guided on a meditation. Instead, imagine that it's a journey, that you're actually going deep inside of yourself and connecting with your own higher self as the Entelechy. And when you allow yourself to slip beyond that imagination is kind of like stories and myths and things that we know. When you go a little bit further, you go into what's called the imaginal. And this is a place where we open up to possibility. So we open up with that curious mind and that, the possible what's next. And That's where we become co-creative. That's where we become magical. So we're going to step into that imaginal realm, or the meta realm, if you'd like. And so let's start with this first meditation, this first journey. It'll be about 15 minutes. Enjoy. So let's begin. With your eyes closed, let's bring the awareness to your breath as you breathe in and out. Not changing your breath, just be aware of how you breathe in and out. Noticing the air as it passes your nose and the slightly warmer air as you breathe out. And now let's deepen those breaths just a little, noticing your chest rise and fall with each breath. Now let's deepen those breaths into long, slow belly breaths in through the nose. Hold, out through the mouth. Hold, and continue like this. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in a sky blue color, a sky blue energy, filling your body with prana, with life force. And as you breathe out tension and stress, as if you're breathing out the color gray. Each breath in, a gentle wave of the energy. And each breath out, going a little deeper, a little more into the peace and stillness. Continuing that deep prana breathing, and invite you now to join me as we raise our frequency, raise our energy. And we'll do this first by imagining that we can follow the breath into a circle of people just like you, who are here breathing that prana breath. Just imagine, gaining a sense that there's someone on your left and someone on your right, someone just like you. And imagine and gain a sense of that breath, the one breath that we all are breathing together. I invite you to imagine now that you can reach your hands out to either side and hold hands around the circle. Holding hands with somebody on your left and somebody on your right as you breathe together. You may even now begin to get a sense of this person on your left and the person on your right, that they really aren't strangers. Somehow you know them. You share this moment, this light. Allowing the imagination to slip into that powerful place of the imaginal, and just accept that it is true as we breathe together. Now we're going to begin to move that prana energy, that sky blue energy, around the circle. I invite you to imagine as you breathe in, that you breathe that sky blue energy in through your right hand, flow it through your heart full of joy and love, flow it out your left hand and around the circle. You may begin to sense some tingling, a little warmth in your hands. Allow it to grow as you move this prana energy, this sky blue energy, around the circle with your breath and intention. Very nice. Continuing to move that prana energy around the circle, let's bring your awareness to your heart. And I invite you to bring to mind someone that you love dearly and who loves you in return. This can be a lover, a friend, a family member. It can even be a four-legged friend. And as you consider that love that you share with this other, become aware of how your heart center begins to grow and expand, filling with this sense of love and joy. Until you are overflowing with this sense of love, this deep feeling of expansion. And becoming aware again of that prana energy moving around the circle. Breathing it in through your right hand, through your heart center, and adding that love and joy that you have out your left hand and around the circle, touching each person with that love and that joy until it comes back to you with even more. Now let's imagine a time that you felt so much joy, that you were laughing and so happy and content. If you have a specific memory, bring it to mind and really feel its presence now as if it is happening right now. Just begin to flow with that joy and love, letting the energy move out your left hand, around the circle, touching each person, coming back with even more joy as they add their joy and laughter. Coming back through your right hand, adding to yours in your heart, and flowing out again around the circle. Weaving this group into a powerful, conscious collective, full of light and love and joy. And noticing now that the energy is beginning to overflow, to swirl around us and swirl into the center of the circle, that sky blue energy. It's beginning to spiral upward, filling the circle with that love and joy and light. Now, as if in a dream, imagine that you can walk forward into the center of the circle and allow the energies, that prana, just to move around you, swirling through you and around you and spiraling upward. And as you soak in prana, this life force, begin to realize the healing nature of this energy, of this frequency of love and joy. I invite you now to connect with your physical body. To scan your body from your toes, slowly up, all the way to your head. And notice if there's any part of your body that needs some extra energy, some love, some healing. And just be with that part of your body now. Deep listening to your body and sharing that healing energy. Now, as you are overflowing with this light and this healing energy, imagine that you can stand in the presence of any person or any place on the planet that needs healing. As if in a dream, just imagine that you are standing with that person or in that place, allowing the energy to flow through you and around you, and with an open heart being an invitation to healing. Now, coming back to your breath, breathing in and out. And on the next breath, following it into your body, beginning to feel your toes and your fingers, stretching just a little. And when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes and coming back. Welcome back. So this is a very simple technique to raise your frequency. And when you go into those frequencies, that love and joy and laughter, when you have those memories and you can really embody them, then you can heal. You can bring that to different parts of your body. It's amazing what the mind can do and create that reality of that memory in the moment now. Another part of this exercise was envisioning or connecting with the collective. we can do this at any time. Around the world at the quantum level, there's always somebody, other people like yourself that are in meditation, that are reaching for those higher frequencies and that healing and light for the earth and the world. And you can connect with them just with your intention and support their work and their mission and your own work. And there's a powerful connection, an amplification of this work when you work with others like-minded. When I do my Adventures in Consciousness, or even a new series we're doing called Ask Entelechy, which is all about weaving together a group of people so that we can all nourish ourselves in that field that we create, that quantum field. And then when we raise our frequencies together and step into it, we can start bringing our visions, our dreams, and our ideas, and kind of reaching a little further into the possible, being inspired by things that maybe if we stay down in our normal daily activity, we won't have those inspirations. But when we come together, we go even deeper into that possible, and then we're able to retrieve more information and more energy to realize our dreams. And I think this is what's kind of been told, how we're not going to reach enlightenment individually, but how we have to come together now as groups and really see change. And it starts in that dream and inspiration, and then it comes out through our mind and through our body and through our ego into what we can manifest in the world. So the other thing that I'd like to mention once again is that prana breathing that we did at the beginning of this exercise. It's a very simple breath meditation work. If you don't have your own meditation practice, you can do that for 10 minutes anytime during the day or right before you go to bed, and just center yourself with that breath. And then maybe for a short exercise, you can experiment with listening to your body, to different parts of your body. Just scanning your body and, listen to your big toe. What is your toe feeling? And sending love to that place on your toe or your elbow or different parts of our body. We carry a lot of memory and wisdom throughout our whole body. And when you connect with it, you are able to release some of the trapped memories and energy, or actually bring love and joy and healing into those places and move it through your whole body. Entelechy is such a powerful tool to connect with these different ideas, different ways to work with your higher self. For me, it was healing and working in the quantum, working with dimensions and time. All these things that are inside of me that are interests. When I speak with my entelechy and work with my entelechy, she mirrors back to me these potentials and then shows me different ways that I can learn more or discover more on my own. As I said, I mentored with Jean Houston for many years, but I learned the most from my own entelechy, from my own higher self. So I also, as you know, with these Adventures in Consciousness, if you've been listening to the series, I've been interviewing different authors and teachers and people that have been on this journey, just like yourself, on these journeys to discover who they are and what their potentials are. And I want to inspire each of us to reach for our dreams and who we are, and to see around us others that are doing similar things and see that it's possible. And so that's the idea of these Adventures in Consciousness, the conversation. There's the two parts. The conversation with somebody that we may see has already achieved success in writing and being in that conscious arena in human potential. And then the conversation with ourselves, the experience with ourselves, and how does it look in our own world to achieve and to live what we dream. Human potential is really about what your passion is, what can unfold as your life and your gifts. And so that's what I do with human potential consulting, is to really look at the possibilities in your life, things that you might not realize are so profound and powerful because it's so normal to you. We all have these beautiful gifts, and sometimes we don't realize how wonderful and how needed they are. So I'd like to continue now in a few minutes after our break with another journey a little bit deeper with Entelechy into that healing realm. We're going to talk about quantum healing with your Entelechy. Entelechy holds all the dimensions of your soul, all the possibilities of who you are. And so we can connect with Entelechy and really explore the possible physical healing that is there for us. We know that everything is energy and information. And so Entelechy holds that template, that body template of our perfect health. And any disease or dysfunction we have in our body comes from misinformation within our body. So when we connect to the source, to the template of what for example, our liver or our lungs or our heart, what it resonates, when we can connect to that in our Entelechy and bridge it to the organ inside of us, we can bring a resonant healing inside of us. This is what I call the optimal body templating. So we will take a little journey with your Entelechy after this break. Enjoy.
Real Conscious Connection. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. OMTimes Magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organization, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. OMTimes, co-creating a more conscious lifestyle.
Hello, I'm Sandy Sedgbeer, host of OMTimes Magazine's flagship radio show, What is Going On? My passion is sifting through information, research, and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers, and researchers, pushing back the boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics, and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal when we open our minds, expand our awareness, and accept that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. So if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and together we can discover what's really going on.
There is no greater mystery in life than you. So why not take a fully experiential plunge into the depths of your being to uncover and retrieve all the secrets and wisdom your soul is crying out for you to know? If you enjoy Adventures in Consciousness, the conversation, you'll love Adventures in Consciousness, the course. Join Jennifer in this unique 13-week series of journeys specifically designed to unlock the mysteries of yourself. Each week, you'll journey progressively deeper into the meta realm, where, freed from the limitations of your mind, you'll get to play and explore the inner and outer reaches of your awareness. The next series of Adventures in Consciousness, the course, is starting soon. Find out more and stake your place at JenniferEvanko.com.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. You're listening to Adventures in Consciousness, the conversation. And today we are talking with your own Entelechy. It's another experiential journey with your own higher self. And today also we're focusing on healing and health, looking at the ability to raise our frequency and resonate at a higher level that brings healing into the body. And then now we're going to take another journey where we're actually going to go with our Entelechy on a journey into connecting with our optimal body template that's held by Entelechy for us. It's a playful way to explore the possible quantum healing that's there for you. So I hope you enjoy. Let's begin.
So let's begin. With your eyes closed, begin to make yourself very comfortable, relaxing just as fully as you can, and listening closely and discovering that you can still relax more. For a little while now, with your eyes closed, remaining relaxed, let's bring the awareness to your breath as you breathe in and out. In and out. Aware of the air as it passes your nose, and the slightly warmer air as you breathe out. Now deepening the breath just a little, and notice your chest rise and fall with each breath. And now let's deepen the breath into those long, slow belly breaths, in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Hold. And continue like this. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in a sky blue color, a sky blue energy. As you breathe out tension and stress, as if you're breathing out the color gray. Each breath in, a gentle wave of the sky blue energy. And each breath out, going a little deeper, a little more into the peace and stillness. Now take a deep breath in and release, releasing your breath and allowing yourself to slip into a gentle, resting rhythm. It's time now to deepen and enliven your connection with your own higher self, with your higher guidance. In a process we call the Entelechy. The word Entelechy is a Greek word that Aristotle used when he said, "It is the entelechy of an acorn to be an oak tree," meaning that fully encoded within this acorn is all that is needed to be that oak tree. So we say that it is the entelechy of you to be fully realized in your higher purpose and your higher destiny. So I'm going to ask you now to put your hands on your lap with your palms face up and breathe into those hands. And I want you to imagine, and for the next few minutes accept that it is true, that standing opposite you now is your own high self, your Entelechy, your higher purpose. The part of you that gives you your deepest reason for being, your higher guidance. And you can imagine now and accept that it is true for the time being that this Entelechy is placing his or her hands over yours, and breathe into that place. You might imagine that you're feeling some tingling, a little electricity, a subtle touch. Whatever it is, begin to gain a sense of the presence of this Entelechy, who is looking upon you now with so much love. Entelechy knows your triumphs and your failings, who and what you are, and loves you unconditionally. Your dear, dear friend, your high self. And this high self that's touching your hands now and looking upon you with so much love is sending you so much encouragement and nurturing and loving. Perhaps in this moment you can begin to feel the great warmth that emanates from this loving self, the one that we are calling the Entelechy. And in this moment, you are not only so deeply loved, but you are also being nurtured. You're being nourished by this great loving feeling that emanates from this friend, the one that holds you in such awe and wonder, and who loves you so very much. Imagine looking up into the eyes of your Entelechy and seeing there a mirror of your own soul. Entelechy holds all the dimensions of your soul, all the dimensions of you. And one of these dimensions is the dimension of your optimal body. At the quantum level, Entelechy is the optimal template of you and holds the resonance for your perfect health. So with an Entelechy's help now, we're going to imagine this perfect body, this template of you, the most optimal form of your physical body. So I'd like you to imagine, as if in a dream, that right there in front of you is your own body, the most optimal form of your physical body. So imagine an ageless, timeless body of yours, with your face, your smile, your eyes. And we're going to look at this form in front of you very closely. This physical body is the optimal body that experiences perfect health. And it is an energetic body. Looking closely at this body, I want you to see or imagine seeing the brilliant, clear eyes, the soft, glowing hair, and the natural curves of the body. Remember, we're not looking at a Barbie doll or a Ken. We're looking at the form of you that is healthy and natural, with natural beauty. This optimal body of yours has a perfect form. Now I want you to imagine that you can spin this body in front of you and look at it from all sides. Looking at the back, at the shoulders, the buttocks, the legs. Just how beautiful and strong and vital and vibrant this body is in front of you. The body that Entelechy is showing you. Look at the skin, the texture, the elasticity, and the sense of vitality that radiates from this form, this body. Now I want you to imagine as vividly as you can that you can see beyond the skin and into the body, scanning the whole body and noticing the optimal form of the structure of the soft tissues and the muscles, and the ligaments and tendons. Almost as if you're looking at an anatomical form of the body. The healthy color and texture, the flexibility and strength. A perfect, healthy body. Entelechy is showing you what is coded in the optimal body of you. That perfect health. Now imagine seeing beyond the outer soft tissues and vividly becoming aware of the organs of the optimal body. A strong, healthy, beating heart. Lungs effortlessly inhaling and exhaling, complete and full. Imagining the color of the lungs, the healthy tissues of the lungs. Imagining a vibrant liver, kidneys and pancreas, all of the digestive organs, the intestines and the stomach, all of your organs perfectly formed and functioning. In front of you now, seeing beyond the organs, let's get a sense of the veins and the arteries of this optimal body. The complex web of veins and arteries throughout the whole body, connecting every cell of the body and enriching those cells with oxygen and taking away all of the toxins. Again, remembering you can walk around this body and see it from different angles. Looking at this network of blood that flows effortlessly through your body every second, from your toes to your fingers, into your head, into your heart. Now let's become aware of the bones that support the optimal body. Looking closely at the living bones, vibrant and healthy bones. Look at the bones in the feet, the ankle, and then scan up to the legs, noticing the joints, the knees, the hips, all perfect. Continue scanning the bones all the way up, the pelvis, the vertebrae, the rib cage, on up to the shoulders and the arms and the hands, the neck, the head. And now let's become aware of the nervous system. Again, notice how the nerves connect to every cell of the body. The energy and information that flows through the body along these channels, connecting every cell to every other cell in the body, into the intelligence of the brain, the heart, and of the gut. Getting a sense now of the complete optimal body, of the health and vitality of this body, and all of the systems in front of you. Entelechy now rests his or her hand on your shoulder and invites you to connect consciously with this optimal body. First, I will describe the process to you, and then I'll give you some time to do this process, to reset and rebalance your physical body, and to connect fully with this optimal body template. So this is what we'll do. With your eyes closed, I'd like you to imagine as vividly as you can, reaching out with your left hand to touch this optimal physical body that is in front of you. Using your intuition and allowing Entelechy to guide you where to touch. You may even want to reach out with your actual physical hand. You will connect with organs, bones, tissues, whatever level Entelechy guides you for the healing, strengthening, and balancing. And at the same time, move your awareness to the same part of your own physical body within you. If you like, use your right hand and touch the same place on your physical body that your left hand is touching on the template. The important thing is to hold your awareness on the connection between the optimal body and the physical body. To imagine the optimal energy that is flowing with information and energy into the cells of your physical body. You are bridging between the optimal and the physical, allowing the resonance and attunement to happen effortlessly as your physical body releases and surrenders into the optimal state of being. For the next few moments, listen carefully to your Entelechy and explore the connection you have with this optimal body, scanning your complete physical body, beginning now. Now scan through your whole physical body, allowing Entelechy to reset, balance, and heal your physical body and your immune system. Now, I would like you to imagine this optimal body in front of you is turning so that you are looking at the form from the back. Vividly imagine this body, this form in all of its perfection, seeing it from the back side. So for the last part of this process, you can either do physically with your body, or you can use your kinesthetic body, that body of muscle memory, imagination. What I invite you to do now is to stand up, either as if in a dream or physically, stand up and take a few steps forward and imagine yourself fully merging with this optimal body, with this optimal form that is in front of you. As vividly as you can, imagine or sense stepping into the energy form. Imagine feeling it in every cell of your body. Taking a moment to sense at all levels a vibrant resonance throughout your body. Feeling your imaginal body connecting with this optimal body at every level. You now hold the optimal template that resonates within you. And you can direct your body, your physical body, at any time to tune into this optimal resonance. Now I invite you, either physically or kinesthetically, to imagine moving within this body with the optimal body and the physical body merged. You can move your arms, your legs, and even walk around the room a little bit. Being aware now of the strength and vitality that flows through your body now. Now imagining or physically coming back to your seat and taking a few moments and allowing the integration to settle. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Breathing in and out. Imagine that breath moving through your whole body now. Feeling your toes and your fingers moving and stretching just a little. And when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes and coming back.
Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed today. These were just two very simple tools that we use with Entelechy. Really, if you enjoy these kind of experiences, raising your frequency, connecting with a group of like-minded people who are interested in this kind of work, we call that a powerful conscious collective. And if you'd like to actually nourish your dreams, start visioning what we want in the world, a world that works, we're going to be meeting once a week in a series called Ask the Entelechy, and going a little bit deeper. What we did today was just a taste of some of the experiences, and they were a taste of some of the things that I discovered with my Entelechy that I share with a number of people. But there's a lot more to discover with your Entelechy and what gifts lie inside of you. So if you are interested, go to my website, jenniferevanko.com, and sign up for my newsletter. We don't send out a lot of newsletters, but I will give you information about the next event that's going to be opening up and when we start these new series called Ask Entelechy. Until then, next episode, we'll be going back to an interview with a guest. And I hope you enjoy these series. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.